So from the last video, we create this YouTube class to communicate with YouTube Data API. Now in this video, we're going to continue from the last tutorial that we're going to write a script to push the data to a Google Spreadsheet. So here, let me do this. I'm going to create a brand new Google Sheets. Right, so here's our brand new Google Sheets. I'm going to copy paste the URL first. I want to do one thing, so I'm going to create a blank script. I'll name this demo.py. Actually, I'll name this scraper to sheets.py. I want to rename this channel video scraper file. I want to rename this file to youtube.py. So let me rename the file to youtube.py. Now let me reopen the file. So the reason I'm doing that is because I want to use this youtube.py file as a module itself. I don't want to use this youtube.py script as my main script. And this main routine is going to be the area where we are going to run different tasks. Right, so now let's go to the scraper to sheets.py file. I want to re-import the create service function from the Google module. Let me insert notes. Source code is in description. Oh, and from youtube.py file, I want to import the YouTube class. And this scraper to sheets.py file will be the file that I want to use to run the script. Right, so here let me do this. Let me create my scopes constant variable, and this will be the scopes for YouTube. And I'll copy these two lines. I'll copy over. And this is going to be the YouTube scope. And I'll create another list. And this will be the scopes for Google Sheets. Now I can copy paste the value. I'll change YouTube to spreadsheets. Alright, so I'll start by creating my YouTube class instance. And I'll name this service underscore YouTube. And here we're going to construct Google Sheets API service instance. So this will be Google Sheets. And it's going to be v4, so that's the Google Sheets current version. And I'll move this line here. And I'll name the Google Sheets service instance as service underscore sheets. And it's going to be client secret file, API name, API version, and scopes from the sheets object. And here I'll grab the channel ID. Actually, I'll grab these 4 lines. And here's our channel ID. And I'll change the response object to videos info. Alright, so here let me terminate this session. I'll run this code block by itself. Alright, so if I print the videos info object, here let me import the ppprint function. And that will return all the videos information in a list. So what we need to do right now is we need to iterate each video. Here I'm going to insert if condition. If videos info is not empty, then I want to construct a Google Sheets API service instance. And I'll grab the URL. So I'll name this Google Sheets URL. And this is just for reference. I won't necessarily need to use this variable. And I'll create an empty list. I'll name this list rows. Alright, so for video, in videos info, so I'm going to insert a loop. And I want to append each element to my rows object. And we need to insert a next list when we insert the records to the spreadsheet using Google Sheets API. And I'm simply going to write out all the information I want to insert to my Google Sheets. So I want to insert the video ID. And from the snippet key, let's take a look at the snippet key. And it should be video. I want to extract the video's title. So at this point, you're basically slicing the information into one single value or one single string. And the next item I want to extract is the duration. And from the YouTube instance, we create a function called convert duration. And we're going to insert the duration string from content details. So right here. So content details, duration. And I'll grab, let's see, I'll grab the license content value. And other information such as publish dates. So this one's pretty important to me as well. So this one's on the snippet. Let me check. Yep, snippet. Publish ads. And I want to exclude the last string, which is this Z letter. So I want to grab everything except the last character. Because the text is a list, so we're going to join all the keywords together. So here I'm going to insert a list comprehension. Sometimes a video doesn't have text. And if that happens, we want to check if the text key exists first. So I'm going to say that if video snippet dot gets, I want to check against the text key. And if something returns, then I can join the values. Otherwise, I'm going to insert empty string. So join everything together with a comma. And the next item I want to extract is the thumbnail. Sometimes you may only have default and standard, or sometimes you may have everything. So it depends. And I'll grab the thumbnail image from the default URL. So from snippet, followed by thumbnails. And it's going to be under default and URL. And the rest of information I want to extract is coming from statistics. Alright, so I'll skip the favorite count. I don't think YouTube Data API ever populate favorite count. So I'll grab the counts from common counts, dislike, like, and view count. So from video, statistics. And I'll grab the view first, and I'll convert the value to integer. Oh, so sometimes a video may not display the views and the like and dislike count. So I want to insert another if condition. So very similar to this line right here. So I'm going to say that if video statistics, and I want to check against the like counts key. So if this returns nothing, then I want to insert 0. Otherwise, actually let's insert empty string. Never mind, let's do 0. Otherwise, we're going to return this value. Now I want to actually no, never mind. Let me go back. So I'll grab the if statement, and I'll make 3 copies. So we have view, and this will be view count, not like count. And this will be like count. And this will be dislike. And the last one will be common count. Alright, so one more thing. I also want to insert the URL. So that way that if I want to launch the video in my browser, it's much easier if I have a hyperlink. So let me go back to a YouTube video. Let me close that tab. And I'll grab the video link. I'll insert the URL. And here I'm going to insert this URL as my base URL. Except that the key is going to be coming from the video object. So that format, video, and it's going to be video ID. Let me double check. It's giving me an error. Okay, it's giving me an error. Oh, this should be ID. This should be string. Right, so let me double check. For some reason, this statement doesn't like my syntax. So let me check something. That's weird. Oh, okay. So I see the issue here. I forgot the period. Right. So that fixed the issue. So when this loop finishes, the rows object is going to contain all the records that I want to insert to our Google spreadsheet. So I'm going to create a variable to store the spreadsheet ID. And from the URL, here I can directly grab the Google Sheets ID. And what I want to do is I want to create a brand new worksheet. And since you cannot have multiple worksheets with the same worksheet name, so I'm going to keep the worksheet name as the default name, such as sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, and so on. So from service underscore sheets, I want to reference the spreadsheet resource that batch update. We need to provide the spreadsheet ID first, and the JSON representation to the body parameter. So we need to insert the request property. Actually, request is, and it's going to be a list. And we want to add a new sheet. And it's going to be empty dictionary, since we don't need to modify any default property. And I'll name the output as Google Worksheet. Right, so we're going to insert the records. So insert record set. From service sheets values. Actually, I need to insert the spreadsheet resource update. And we need to provide the spreadsheet ID, value input option, and this is going to be user entered. And for the range, we want to insert the data set. So from Google Worksheets object, let me do this. I'm going to run the code from line 55 to here. Now I need to authenticate my account to the Google Sheets API. Advance and proceed. So click on this link to process. Okay, so I saw an error before. Here, let me just finish the process. So here I got a key error. And let me fix that. So let me take a look. So let me recreate this object first. So I got the sheet service created successfully. And let me print the rows object. So that means, oh, okay. So that means the issue is with the loop. The error message was key error, and it's giving me the key that is causing the issue. And I think this should be views. Oh, should be view count, not views. Now let me run this loop again. If I print the rows object, and that's going to return next list. Now let me run this code block, and I'm getting an attribute here. Oh, so here I have a typo, should be spreadsheets. Alright, so from this untitled spreadsheet, I'll name this as YouTube scraper tutorial. when I execute this code block, it's going to create a new worksheet, and the worksheet name is going to be sheet 2. So I'm going to run it. And here's our sheet 2 tab. And if I print the Google Sheets object, Google worksheet, we have this replies key. And under this replies key, we have the worksheet's information. And I want to grab the title. And here, let's go back to the insert records statement. So from Google worksheet, replies. And it's always going to be the first item, add sheet, properties. And under the properties key, we want to grab the value. Actually, not value, we want to grab the title. And for the range, we need to insert the worksheet name. That's why we need to reference this Google Worksheets object. And it's going to be the worksheet name, exclamation symbol, followed by the cell reference. We want to insert the data set. And for the body, we need to specify the measure dimension type. And we want to insert the records by rows. Then we can insert the record set to the values parameter. That execute. And one more thing, we need to insert the column header. So I'll take this code block, I'll copy and paste. Except that I'll change the cell reference from A2 to A1. For the values, I will manually type the column names. So video ID, video title, duration in seconds, license the content, and publish dates, text. I think this one is thumbnail URL. Let me take a look. Okay. So view count, like count, dislike count, comment count, and video URL. Alright, so that's everything we need to write for the scraper in terms of inserting the information to a Google Spreadsheet. Now I'm going to run the script myself by pressing F5. Alright, so it seems like the script has finished running. Now if I go back to my spreadsheet, and here's our sheet number 3. And if I go into the table, and here's our videos information. And we should expect 58 videos. So here we have the text. Let me resize the column width. Let me change that to 50. And resize the column manually. Right, so here are all the videos. Now we can manipulate the information however we want. So if I want to know the most commented video from the Google Maps platform channel, then I can sort this table by comment count. So if I go to data and sort the sheet by column K, and that tells me that this video, so add a place autocomplete widget to your Android app, and this video has 40 comments. So if I go into the video by clicking on the hyperlink, I should expect 40 comments. And here's 40 comments. For the next video, I'll show you how to use pandas library to save the video's information in an Excel spreadsheet.